Hey guys, so I have gotten so many requests to do a tutorial on the Bantu knot that I had on in my video called Bantu knot results / hair leaves to hair height video. I'm not like a Bantu knot expert or anything like that. This is my 4th time doing Bantu knots, but since the video was requested that I do so, I wanted to share with you guys. So first thing I do before I do my Bantu knots is gather all my material, what I need, and that'll be a wide tooth comb, a regular comb, my Silk Element Silk & Child Silk Cream Moisturizer, which I always use for my Bantu knot out, some coconut oil. I always use this for my Bantu knot too. Clips available to section off the hair with. So what I do next is I prepare my hair for the style that I want it in. What I mean by that is I section my hair off where I want the Bantu knots, and since I'm going to have my part on the side, I start here and I part and I make a triangle. So this is the first part that I do. And feel free to pause this video if you want to see how I parted it, because I'm going to go step by step and show you, well, explain to you how I parted it. So I parted here first where I wanted my part on the side, which is on my left side, and I made a triangle and I sectioned this off here. And then what I did was I came across this middle all the way to my ear, and then I sectioned this off right here, and I put my clip here, and I clip this up here. Now, since I like my Bantu knots down the middle because I don't like that defined part, I will have some straight down this middle, and I parted the back that way as well. So I part on the side and on the side, and then I do the Bantu knots down the middle. And I always start my Bantu knots in the back, so I started with these 6 here down the back. Then I put 6 on this side and 6 on this side. So it's 18 total in the back. Let me turn around again so you guys can see it. 6, 12, 18. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start on this side here. I always finger part. Take a section like that. Go ahead and take my wide tooth comb, detangle it. After that, I take the smaller side on this just to get the hair smooth. I take some of my moisturizer on my fingertips like this. And the key to getting perfect Bantu knots is make sure the hair is as smooth as you can get it. So the moisturizer, you mainly need to focus on the ends just to get that smooth. And then I take some coconut oil on my fingertips again. Put that on there. And I take my smaller tooth on this comb and I distribute the product evenly throughout my hair. So this side here, I'm going to start twisting it, going backwards, and I start at the root and I twist. And with this Bantu knot outset, these are smaller knots, so I want the curls to be very small and defined, like coils. So I twist it as tight as I can get it, and I go ahead and comb the ends, because remember, we want those smooth as possible. And then I go ahead and start to wrap it around. just keep twirling it and wrapping. And what I use are my small black rubber bands. Some people use the bobby pins, but I haven't found a way to work with the bobby pin, so I just take this rubber band and just pop it on there one time, and it stays right in place. So it's going to be 3 Bantu knots on this side here. Your parts do not have to be perfect. And we're going to put 3 in this section here. Feel free to clear up your day when you do Bantu knots, because these are really time consuming. It took me like a half an hour to 35 minutes to do the back, so who knows how long it'll take me to do this front. The front is a little bit more easier to do as opposed to the back. Still about an hour time tops. one more knot left in the front, and I have one other video showing how to do the Bantu knot, so I'll post a link on this video to that video if you want to see more in detail. But this is just the concept of that requested Bantu knot. I wanted to, show you how many knots and where to place your parts to recreate that style. Just remember to make the ends as smooth as possible. And start twisting at the roots. And smooth it as you go along, whatever is easy for you. And start wrapping it and twirl. Okay, so we're all done with the knots. We have, I believe, 30 knots in total. 3, that's 6. This is 6 in the middle here. Right in this middle section is 6. So that's 12 in the front. And then we have 6, 12, 18. So 18 and 12 is 30. So 30 knots in total. And I guess it's around 9 o'clock p.m. and I'm going to take them out tomorrow around maybe 10 o'clock. So you guys stay tuned. Good morning, you guys. This is the next day of my Bantu knot out. I already started taking them out. Most of them are out, but I kept 3 out just to show you how easy it is to take them, remove them without ripping your hair out with the rubber band. So all you do is twist it the opposite way that you twist it, and it'll start to unravel. And the rubber band fell. You probably didn't see that, but it fell. And this is where my hair is. Don't think that my hair fell out or I cut it or anything. It's just, these are the type of curls that I like. I like them to be very defined and small ringlets, because that's how my natural hair is. There's no hair in the rubber band. Okay, so the way that you do your Bantu knots and have them looking how you want them is separating your Bantu knots to make it fuller and then styling them. So what you're going to need is some oil of your choice. I'm using coconut oil to separate. And what you want to do is, if you want them really, really full, you would separate them a lot. So I'll take and rub the coconut oil on there, and I'll start separating them. Some sections I'm breaking up in 5, some 6, and some 7, just to give me a really full look. most of them out, and I have 3 left. Kind of in a rush to have somewhere to be. So these front ones, just kind of separate them really small. So they're all separated, and this is it. Let me turn around and give you a close-up. Okay, this is my curly afro. Okay, so what I'm going to do is take some more coconut oil on the tips of my fingers, and I'm going to go in and stretch just to kind of loosen it. Now for styling, the last knot that you guys requested, I had my side up like this. Okay, I had one side up. So I'm going to take and pin this up with a hair comb. This time I want to pin both sides up. So you can, it's up to you how you want to style it, but okay, and for my edges, I'm going to be using the monkey brains, which is a pomade. Looks like this. It's grape. Smells like it's grape. And I'm just going to take a little bit and smooth down my edges. Same thing for the other side. Take and smooth these bad boys down. Okay, so this is the finished look, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. And I'll just sleep with a bonnet on, lay on my side, and then in the morning I'll spray something on there and fluff it back up, and that's how I'll maintain. I'll probably come back and show you guys 3 days later how this looks and how it held up. So thank you guys for tuning in to this Bantu knot. This one was requested, so hope you guys enjoyed. See you later.